Okay, so I'm gonna try and look here because this is where the camera is, but my face is here. Okay, so hello. This is for my entertainment online class, so I'm pretty sure they're the only ones who are ever gonna see it. So here we go. I'm Jordan. Oops, sorry, my phone is on my laptop, so hopefully it doesn't keep doing that. I'm Jordan, if you guys don't remember. My name is Jordan. And for my vlog idea, I thought I'd do a story time because I really didn't want to talk about myself. Like who I'm about, like my bio. I didn't want to do that. And I mostly stay at home, so I don't really do anything exciting. Not really. So, sorry. I feel like this is going to keep sliding. So I just decided to do a story time about something that's happened to me that is funny now, but like was not funny when it was happening. Okay. So this is the story about the time that I got lost, was stranded really at a music festival, and I didn't have my phone. I couldn't find my friends. I was completely stranded at a music festival. So, this was a couple years ago. I was still in high school, and they were having the Final Four in Houston. And I'm pretty sure everyone knows what the Final Four is, but if you don't, it's where like the top college basketball schools in the country, like they battle it out. It's like a Final Four competition thing. And so when it came to Houston, it was like this huge event. Like they had activities going on in this huge convention center like during the whole week. And they had concerts at this park called Discovery Green. At Discovery Green. So Discovery Green is like this big open park, and this festival was kind of like a mini like cheap Coachella kind of. It was kind of like that because there was like a Ferris wheel and it was open and there were bands playing at different times in different areas. So yeah, it was kind of like a little mini cheap because it was free. Like the concert and shit was free. The food and stuff was not, obviously, but yeah. So, lots of people came and they sung and like did their thing. And before this story, I previously went to another concert. Like I had went to Panic at the Disco and Fall Out Boy, like they played together or whatever. And I went with my friend and everything was cool. Like we were fine. It was a good concert. We got really close to the stage. It was awesome. So this second time that I went with my like high school group, and it's like 8 of us. It was like 8 of us in this group. And we were going during the day and we were going to stay like until the night. So we got there, and here's like the most important part of the story. My phone, I did not have it. I gave it to my friend Victoria because either I didn't have pockets or something, because you couldn't bring like big bags into the park. Like they had security. You could only bring like clear plastic stuff that they could see through. So I did not have my phone. That is, red flag number 1. Don't have my phone the entire time. So we all go into the park and we go near the stage, and I think it's like Flo Rida or some Pitbull. It was one of them. It was one of those people. And so they were there, and we went into the park and we were chilling. We were getting close to the stage, and there were no seatings. It was like a big open park area, so you can go wherever you want. So we were in this big crowd, and I don't know if you know, but like every so often the crowd will move and you would get closer and closer to the stage. Like as the longer you stay there, the closer you're gonna get to the stage. So we were just moving into like this crowd of like thousands of people. Because Houston is huge. If you've never been here, Houston has a lot of people. Like we're like the 4th largest city. So it's like thousands of people in this crowd. I am not exaggerating. So anyway, then after, like, we're in the crowd, whatever, and when we're in the crowd, I get really hot because it's during the summer. Texas is really hot, like, especially Houston, because it's really humid, and it was a lot of people, so I started to get dehydrated. Me and my other friend Ivan, we were like, we're gonna go get some water. So I left with Ivan. The rest of my group, they stayed in the huge crowd, and we left and we got water. So we went to go get water. Sorry, my phone keeps sliding. We went to go get the water. And then after a while, we started to cool down, all that. And so then I was like, okay, well, I want to go back to where my friends were. So I told Ivan, like, hey, I want to go back. And he was like, I don't want to go back. And I was like, okay, well, I'm going to go find them. And he was like, are you sure? And you know, I really shouldn't have left because I did not have my phone. And there was no way I was going to find them in that crowd. Because the crowd kept moving. So they weren't where I left them. They were deeper into the crowd. But I did not think of that at the time. So my dumb ass was like, yeah, like, I'm going to go find them. You just stay here or whatever. And he was like, okay. So I go off into the crowd to go find my friends. And surprise, surprise, I did not find them. I didn't find them. And so when I didn't find them, I started to go deeper into the crowd, but could not find them. And I was like, okay, well, maybe I should go back to where I last saw Ivan. Maybe he's still there. So I go back to where we were, and he's nowhere to be found. So now I don't know where my friends are, and then I lost Ivan. So I'm stuck now, and I don't have my phone because my friend has my phone. I don't have my phone. So this story just triggers me for some reason because it was scary at the time. It's funny now. But anyway, so I went back into the crowd. I was like, maybe I can find them. So I got stuck somewhere with like all these other group of people. And it's like, I'm in my mind, like, I'm slowly freaking out because I'm like, okay, I don't know what to do because I lost Ivan, I don't have my phone, and my other friends are like deeper into the crowd. And so I'm just like, and there's like music playing, people like laughing, talking, like all this stuff happening around me. But in my mind, I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. I was freaking out. So as, you know, time goes, it started to get darker. Like night started to approach and it's dark and I still have not found my friends. At this point, I'm like freaking out on the outside. It's not just an inside thing in my mind. Now I'm like hyperventilating, like kind of crying, like getting really scared because I still hadn't found my friends, no phone, and I had no idea where they were. So like I'm walking up and down, like I'm passing the Ferris wheel, like I'm going all around. And then eventually I just thought, okay, well, I see a security guard closer to the stage, so maybe I could go over there and maybe they let me get closer so I could like look out and see if I could find my friend. And at the same time, I was thinking like, you know, that'd be cool if I could actually go on the stage, but you know, I'm trying to find my friends. So I went to the cop and I was like, hey, like, I don't know where my friends are. I don't have my phone. Like, is there any way I could get closer to the stage, just like look out to see if I can find them? And he was like, no, I'm sorry. And I kept like pleading with him. He was like, no, I'm sorry. I can't do that. No, I'm sorry. And I was like, damn, like I'm crying. I'm sitting here trying to find my friends and I can't, and you're not going to help me? Wow. And so then I was just about to just start pouring. And then my friend Ivan, he calls me. He's like, Jordan. And I like ran to him and I hugged him and I just started crying because I was like, I was looking for you guys everywhere. And Ivan was with Victoria, so I found my phone. Like, it was great. Like, when I hugged him, I felt so much relief because I was like, what the fuck? Like, I could have been lost. I don't know where I would see my friends again. I mean, eventually I would have saw them again because, like, they would have stayed to find me. They wouldn't have just left. But seriously, at the time, I was like, what am I gonna do? And so, yeah, that's the story of when I got lost at a music festival. Oh, well, let me back up. Once I found them, everything was cool. And so, like, I think Maroon 5 or some band was playing or whatever. And we went and we got a little bit closer to the stage and we listened for a while. And then we were like, okay, well, we kind of want to go home. So then we left and it was good. So, yeah. That was a lesson. I am never, ever going to, one, not have my phone, and two, go off during a music festival by myself. Like, that is very dumb. Don't ever do that. Like, always have someone with you. I hope you've enjoyed this story time. This is strictly for a class assignment, so that's the only reason why I'm doing this. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, see you later.